In the 5th century hagiography, The Life and Miracles of Saint Thecla, the author records a terrifying account. In the middle of the night, the priest Dexianus was sitting on the toilet when a demon raised itself in front of him. A demoniacal creature, savage and enraged. Seized with fear, the hapless priest broke into a cold sweat and spasmed so violently that his cervical vertebrae were dislocated from one another. Only the miraculous intervention of Saint Thecla healed him of this calamity. This account illustrates the early Christian fear that demons lurk in our toilets. But where did this belief come from? Of course, Christians blamed demons for everything, ranging from marital problems to headaches. But the answer may lie in the archaeological remains of Roman latrines. The Romans had several options for relieving themselves, but the public latrine was a common choice. Often consisting of a stone bench with openings through which to deposit your waste, these rooms are found in urban settings throughout the empire. Toilet archaeologists such as Dr. N. Koloski-Ostrow have identified 21 ancient toilets in Rome alone. Most of these lead into internal cesspits with no outflow into a sewage system, clearly demonstrating that these commodes were dangerous abodes. Lacking modern S-curve pipes, they were dark, dank, and putrid. Hydrogen sulfide and methane easily escaped from these cesspits and sewers of Rome, producing a strong stench and even carrying the risk of explosion if ignited. Conservatively, we can estimate that the population of ancient Rome produced 50,000 kilograms of excrement per day. Considering that toilets didn't flush and often overflowed, illnesses caused by contact with feces, such as typhus, cholera, diarrhea, and amoebic dysentery, reigned supreme. Moreover, studies of backfill from Roman sewers have revealed a high prevalence of roundworm and other intestinal parasites. The Romans' preferred method of wiping, a reusable sponge attached to a stick called a xylospongium, would have easily transmitted these diseases from person to person. The philosopher Seneca even speaks of a gladiator who committed suicide by stuffing this sponge stick down his throat. Demons, disease, and death by xylospongium. What could a Roman do against these scourges? The answer: call to your gods for protection. Throughout the Roman city of Pompeii, archaeologists have discovered 5 latrines with shrines to the goddess Fortuna. The most striking example comes as a painting depicting Fortuna, standing over a man clearly in the act of defecating. 2 snakes flanked the man, understood elsewhere in the Mediterranean as an effective protective symbol. And above the man, someone scrawled the Latin words Cacator Cave Malum, loosely translated as shitter, beware of evil. Although the Romans didn't yet have a highly developed demonology as we see in Christianity, these inscriptions clearly show the fear of supernatural evil that lurked in the toilet. Nearby in the port city of Ostia, archaeologists discovered another toilet shrine to Fortuna in a barracks for a firefighter troop. Situated above a large 20-seater latrine was a shrine with the inscription Gaius Valerius Myron, beneficiary of the prefect of the 5th cohort of the firefighters, has gladly paid his vow to Holy Fortuna. The presence of altars both in Ostia and small terracotta altars found in Pompeii suggests that Romans propitiated Fortuna for protection by burning incense, calling upon her to protect them from the pollution and evil of the latrine. The Christian theologian Clemens, writing in the 3rd century CE, corroborates this practice, mocking the Romans. Although they ascribe their greatest successes to Fortuna and believe her to be the greatest deity, carry her statue to the toilet and place it there, thus assigning her a fit temple. But can we blame the Romans? They say that Fortuna favors the bold, and when entering the abode of evil that was the Roman toilet, you indeed needed to be bold.